More Empyrion out here, and we just got out of Sanctuary, and guess what we picked up? They resupplied. Oh, okay, so I wasn't going completely nuts. Alright. I'm wondering if it's because I was off planet for a couple of days. But yeah, we haven't gotten a whole lot done since the close of the last video. Crash shuttle is that way. Alright. But what we're going to do is we're going to head back, drop stuff off, because I think that gives us enough materials to make one of the CPU extenders. So we have the basic one, and then this one will build the next tier up, which gives us a ridiculous amount of CPU for whatever ship we put it in. But I don't know if that's what we need or not. But I wanted to bring this back because we're going to pick up, or we're going to build the warp drive. That's basically what we've been waiting for, is the parts to make that. Alright, so because what I'd like to do is by the end of today, I'd like to have everything we need. Actually, let's go here first. I want that. Alright, now we can go here. Next that. Do we have what we need? No. What do we still need? Ah, we need the optics bridge. I don't know what the optics bridge needs. But I should now have that. And I need power coils. Alright, so let's turn this on. Let's get this stuff going. What I need... That's... yeah, that's... Okay. So I need to be able to make 5 power coils. Alright, so power coils are those. So I need Zaskim alloy. In order to make the alloy, I need ingots. And which we have plenty of that. It's the zirconium that I need to get. Oh, and I don't remember if they have it over there. Crap. Because if we can make that, that's basically the last thing we really need is our shield generator. Yeah. So if we can get that up and running, we have our generator, right? Our basic generator. 150 kilowatt, or 15 kilowatts. That's going to take half of our power. So we're going to need a second one of those. And basically this is why we have to... So if we do, let's put one of those on. You know what is that? We might have a problem with storage here in a second. Let's see here. Right. Let's just get into here so we can see. Okay, so you've got plenty of room. You do not. So let's go back in here, advanced constructor. We're going to switch you over to output cargo. There you go. Okay. And then the only other thing that we need at that point is going to be, let's bring this up. See, we can actually build, we can build a CV out of a lot of stuff that we normally wouldn't be able to build. Alright, so it's just everything's bloody expensive. Structural integrity 12, 13, 14. So it has a blast resistance of plus 30. So we could build our interior framework out of this. And then skin it with this, and then armor it up with these guys eventually. That could work. Let me see, 10 by 10 by 10. Yeah, that'd be 1,000. Uses carbon substrate, which I think is plant fibers and stone dust. Which is going to be that, so 5 stone, so I could get 60. Which would give me 600. So it'd give me 300 of that. And how much do I need? Man. Well, 400 would only give me 50 blocks, so that's crazy. Alright, yeah, the stone is the limiting factor there, but we can actually mine that. What I may do is, do I want to build a quick HV? See, I could build a quick HV and basically set it up to do just mining, where I would basically, I'd probably actually build it down in the hangar area over here and have it burrow into the hillside and just basically use that for mining all the stone out. Could do that. It would be faster and I would get more out of it. Alright, let me check. I want to check my skill tree here. Oh. Heavy flamethrower. Tank cannon, miniguns. I won't need most of this stuff. That actually wouldn't be bad. So I'd have to go for that. Unlock that. Yeah. So I could take the one that I have on the SV off and put that on a mining rig. Probably need most of that. And then we'd have to unlock the thrusters. Alright. Oh, and trying to remember who it was that was asking. Somebody was asking about why I wasn't spending all the points. I don't think I mentioned this. So in this particular mod, you have the normal stuff out here as well as some of the things like the CPU extenders and stuff that have been added. But if you come down here, you start getting into things like these. Auxiliary cores, which allow you to do, basically have drone swarms. So you'd be able to have drones that you can deploy that protect you. You have a swarm launcher, there's a thermal lance. you know, at the hydroponics. Like, you get the regular hydroponics for pretty dirt cheap. But you can have dedicated hydroponic styles. So you can have one just for grain, and then under grain it could be herbal, fiber, or buds. And what this does is allows you to basically plant one plant. I don't even think, do you need to provide seeds? I don't even know if you need to provide seeds. But basically, you put this, you place this, and it will allow you to perpetually generate material of that type. And it's a 3x3 grid. So you get lots of material very quickly. And we're actually going to be playing with those. Let me go back here for a second. We're going to be playing with these things, all of these, at some point. Because what I want to do is the CV that we're building. We're actually going to have a biometric, like a biopod area. And so we're going to have these in there. And then there's things like the hydroponics bay for specifically Pentexid. So you basically, it consumes power to give you things that will produce power. But then you get into like these kind of things we're talking about: cruise missiles, light rail guns, you know, eventually heavy rail guns. And then you have, all of these are SVs. Actually, why are you marked as a base? What the hell? But then there's also this stuff where you can actually research things like augmented light armor, but in order to do it, you have to unlock it with 1,000 skill points. So this is why I'm not just spending all of the points as we get them, because I'm trying to figure out what do I want to work on. I think the weapons are all pretty common, yeah, and then you have new armors down here, durable tier armors, which actually is not bad. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. But anyway, so that's basically where we are. While here, you know what? Let's access this. You are done, so we're going to turn you off because you are a power hog. Alright, so we now have our two generators, our warp drive, our Pentexid tank. One of the things I got out of the base was a Appleseed bruise. So we can sell that, or we can unlock it and research it. Appleseed bruise. Is that? That should be a food item, I think. Nope. I'm wondering what it unlocks then. Because that's that. Oh, it's got to be one of these guys then. I'm wondering if it unlocks this. Yeah, Appleseed Corporation, so it would unlock these guys. Which aren't a bad thing. I am wondering what the... So you see how that has market price on it? It doesn't tell you what the market price is. So I'm kind of wondering just how valuable is that? Is it worth to unlock it? Oh. Alright. I need to... I guess I don't really need to be in here. I can just come in here and go to logistics, huh? Alright, so let's go... Output cargo and... Large reinforced container. Okay, can I get you over here? Nope. Can I get you over here? I can, but it doesn't do us any good. Alright. Let's move you down there. We can move you over here. Okay. Oh. So. All that. So basically we're looking at, that's going to be one extender. We want to get the second extender. What do we need for that second extender? Alright, so the improved extender, we need the optronics bridge. We need 8 of those. We have the matrix. And that's the large up top. Alright, so you need 8 of these things, which means we need 40 gold ingots. Yeah. And 8 of these, which means we need 80 gold ingots in total. We've got about half of the gold that we need. Advanced electronics we can make. I don't think we need... Yeah, that doesn't use any gold, that's fine. So we can actually make the electronics. And we just need 20 times 8, so 160 zirconium alloy. Which I think we were saying... there it is. So 160... That outputs 5. So if 2 of those is 10 times 16. So 32. That's a lot of zirconium. I guess we need to go see how much zirconium we can buy then. I may have to travel around. Alright, so I think what we're going to do, let's do a quick cut here. I am going to go visit a bunch of places, like the different mining stations and such. And we'll see if we can get the zirconium that we need, because we need a lot of it. Actually, not quite sure exactly how much, but it's going to be a lot. So yeah, let's go ahead and get that done, and we'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. So we have a bunch of stuff queued up. Show what we got going on over here. So we actually have an extra core, which is important. We're going to be using that a little bit later, so I'm going to actually move that down there so we can find it. Right now I've got my personal inventory synced to the large container, which, funny enough, we're probably not going to use a lot of right now, because we're only really worrying about the hangar space. I think we will grab that. Alright, and then I have some extra blocks so that as we open up inventory I can move those over, but we do have 40 of the carbon composite blocks. So what we're going to do first off, like I said, is we're going to go ahead and use these guys up. And we want... oh, I keep forgetting that that block is bloody massive. Okay, so I think I want... yeah, I think we're going to point this direction, and I am going to get out of the way. I'm going to use the drone for this. Alright, so let's push this a little forward. Can I get away with that one? You are. Trying to get this squared up before we do too much with it, because I don't want to have. I think it's probably about as good as it's going to get. Why does that not surprise me? Are you kidding me? Seriously? Alright. Yep. And we are going to... Oh, that's actually not too bad. Ah. Where'd the other drone go? Oh, there it is. Alright. Which is fine. Okay. Yes, I know I'm about to leave the remote. It's fine. Pick up the berries. Go grab the resources. Right. And we'll head back to the base. Why would I want to have a... Well, I guess if I was looking for free resources. Oh, man. Alright. Alright, so let's see. The drone looks like it crashed over there. And yes, I know I could break out my motorcycle and get over there faster. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting like a CV to show up or something. I mean, if you're going to do a preemptive strike on a capital vessel being built, wouldn't you deploy another capital vessel against it? So... Quick, before it despawns. There we go. Alright. Now, as I was saying before, we're so rudely interrupted. I actually have gotten a bunch of things built. I think our shield generator... I actually have to check. We'll see if it's in there or not. I don't remember. I know I've gotten a bunch of things queued up. Let's... not seeing it there. Did I throw it into one of the other? Yeah, there it is. So we have our shield generator, we have our warp drive, our second large generator, and the Pentexit tank. So we actually have everything that we really need to make this a viable ship, other than thrusters. Now, I haven't started doing the thrusters yet because I'm not sure exactly how much we're going to need, and I don't want to have a situation where basically we build a bunch of things that are mostly useless. Ammo box. There you go. I'm going to throw you in there too, just because. Oh, yeah, I guess I should reconnect myself to my... There we go. Yay, okay. So we did that, do that, and do that. Now, so what I'm thinking is, for this, we have a bunch of different options here. And I'm thinking, oh, 9x7. Wow, that's a little bit more than I was thinking. A 6x5. would make it so 6 wide, 5 tall. I think I want to go 7. Because I think I want this to be an odd. So we'll actually have a single line keel. Let's see here. And so we'd end up with that being basically something like that. Let's see if that's... Yeah, that'll be big enough. Right, it should be large enough for... because the ship as it exists right now, the little fighter thing, will fit within that. And so for here, then we're going to go bring that out by 2. Bring that out by 2. And I want to get myself out of the way. Not that far out of the way. And so it's not going to sit there because of that, but we can get 1 block there, 1 block there. We'll do that, and then we'll go bring it back. That should be good. Alright. And so what we're going to do now is we're just going to basically have this go up a container. Thank you. There we go. And since we can't put anything there because of that light, we'll come back and fix that in a minute. Basically, once we get the ship built, aha, yeah, now that light's blocking it. Okay. But yeah, so once we get the ship actually built, we'll be able to get a bit more. Let me just go simple. We want to go trying to decide how complex do I want to build this. Because if I do that, we can actually give it a rounded shape. So basically we'll end up with something that looks like this. And do I want it to go like that? I think I want to. We're going to do something like this. Alright. Up. And yes, I know I can have it set to do mirroring, but that's okay. I'm not worried about that. At least not right this second. Because this is actually, believe it or not, that's going to be kind of our outer wall there. And what I want to do is we're going to have inner wall that attaches, let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I guess that's okay. We're going to do one more, so it's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to do one there. Actually, we're going to have to change that because I want that. so. Yeah. And more there. All right. And you guys are actually going to have do I want to do this and then up? I think so. And then that'll go up to attach. Actually, you know what I think we're going to do? I think we're going to go... Alright, so that is where it needs to be. To be on the top of that, so that actually is going to come back one. I'll show you why here in a second. You're going to come down two. Oh, really? I thought they fixed that, but I guess not. Alright. So for those who don't know, I basically tricked it, and it didn't like it, so that's okay. And then that's going to come out, which means we are going to have a regular block there and a regular block there. And let's go, don't do that. I mean, I could just make that easier if I just go take those both out. And what we end up with then is that instead. Yeah, I think that works better. Because in that way we can actually build our floor on top of that area. And then you get half block there. Alright. That gives me an idea of where we need everything to start lining up. And here we're going to do, I think we're going to go a little bit on the chunky side with these. That gets us there. And then what we can do from this level. I don't know if I'm going to do anything else out there, but we'll do for here is we'll just go ahead and this will be the next actual floor. And what I'm thinking is on the back side here, we'll bring out, let's go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we do one there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. And you guys are going to end up 1, 2, 3. Yep. And so eventually we'll have this set up so it's a So this will come up into basically what we have there, which is one more, and then you guys. So it'll be like that. And I may end up doing one more of these. Like I may move this entire thing back like one block and have, so basically count from here, say 2. Yeah, so move it into there, so it'll be 3. And it'll be 1, 2, and then put another one here. Just to give us a little bit more reinforcement in the hangar area. And then I'm thinking maybe put an elevator network in on the side here. And it could go either way, really. And we still need to put more stuff on here, but like I said, this is going to be a rather large build once everything is said and done. So what I need to do now is, let's go in here for a second, go into devices. You are still turned on. Are you actually building anything? You're still making those. So we have a lot more blocks to play with. Alright. Which is nice. Okay, so we can drop those in. Actually, I have more carbon blocks. Okay. Even better. Alright, so let's get half blocks in. We don't need many more of these. This. Oh, look at that. I'm short 1. Ah, oh, so irritating. Oh man, that is funny though. So what we're going to end up doing, these are going to run forward as well. Actually, you know what I could do? Come to think of it, is I could actually have a small area up here. So what we could do then is, let's go half walls with these guys. So go something like that, maybe. And then we're going to end up with stuff on this side, basically. So that'll be skinned down. And then what I'm thinking is that we'll have sloped windows, or even the rounded windows. So we can have an area up here basically watching, you know, as ships come in and out. So kind of like a flight deck operations kind of thing. Which might require me to move that whole thing back a little bit. But we'll see. We'll see. I think that could actually look pretty good. And that would also give me the ability to put in a temporary control deck for when we're ready to get this thing a little bit further along. Alright, so for now, let's go ahead and I'm going to drop that there. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. Okay. Yeah, just basically checking to make sure everything looks okay the way it is. Your rib, so that's going to be at this point. Now, realistically, I'm probably going to replace this with full block. Actually, I should go ahead and replace that with full blocks. Damn. I wasn't thinking. Alright. Yeah, so the reason why I'm replacing this with full blocks is because I screwed up. You guys are gonna go that way. To there. To there. There we go. And then to there. We're going to repeat this on the other side. Did I take it all the way up yet? Okay. And to there. Oh. So, yeah, it's getting a little chunky there. There you go. And we still have 45 blocks left. Okay. So this should give you an idea, hopefully, a little bit more along the lines of what we're working towards. And like I said, we're going to have this set up so that we can get our utility craft slash fighter scout thing over here. This really is just a get something together that we can get into space. And then what we'll do, if you notice, I am leaving openings on either side of the hangar, as well as on the back wall, which is why we went with this framework style setup, because that means I can put a doorway back, say here or over here, that allows us to go further back. If we do expand the ship, like if we go extend the length of the ship, we'll be able to actually basically rotate that entire block and that entire pillar, and then take everything in the middle out. And then we can push it back as however far we want to go. But for now, we're just basically trying to get something together that we can get into space with. That's going to come down to there. And we're going to do the same thing on this side, just because we can. There we go. Alright. And that's going to give us a pretty decent depth on our hangar. I know for this area I'm thinking, let's see, if we go, no, you're not going to work. I need you instead. Right. Did you? Oh, nope, I was right the first time. All right. There we go. And while we're here, let's go ahead and grab those. And yeah, we went through. So you're gonna go there, and you are gonna go there. And then that way we'll have the carbon. We'll do another carbon one where it runs into the top area. We can do the same over here. There you go. And I don't know, maybe we could probably put like O2 tanks, 1, 2, 3. Actually, I could put reactors in there. I can put our generators right there. But I kind of want to have an engine room. Like I want an engineering section. And I'm fairly certain this side is going to come out forward a little bit further than it is now. So if we go 2, 3, how's that? 4, 5. And let's go. I think we're going to keep with the somewhat chunky design. And let's go. Keep it 1. That's equal. So if we bring that in just a bit, I may actually shorten that up a little bit more. And then we're just gonna, as a temporary thing, and again, this really just gives me an idea of where we need to get things in here so we can get around the ship. I'm almost tempted. Can I get... Oh, I can actually open that up. I love the fact that it just disappears. You don't have to worry about clearances above it. Alright. So I think what we're going to do is let's go get the ship. And I'm going to make sure that everything fits. That we're going to be able to get this in here. 7 by 6. Alright. Now for this, we actually need to tip up a little bit. And that's simply because of the way that the ship is designed. We've got that giant mining laser on the front of it. And like I said, once we have this station built, or once we have the CV built, yeah, that's plenty of room. Look at that. Do I have enough room to turn around? I do have enough room to turn around. That is awesome. And we are docked to the ship. Oh, yeah. Alright. So now that we know that that's large enough for the ship to get in and out, I think we're in a pretty good position then. Okay. Alright, so let's... Looks like you took some damage. Alright, anyway, let's go... And getting things tangled up here. There's a steel block. Let me go. Let me check our. Yeah, okay, so it's already done. So if you remember, we had. Yeah, we ran out of iron. We had what, like almost 1,200 iron ore. Oh. Wait, I can use stone dust to make iron? Okay, that's interesting. I mean, yeah, we used to end up with a ridiculous amount of it, but... aluminum ore. Alright, how much money do I have left anyway? It should be just about broke, yeah. Down to 2K. I think what we're going to need to do is go mine some iron. Alright, so hopefully this gives you an idea of what we're planning. Actually, here, we'll do a quick fly around with this thing. So what I'm planning is we're going to have our like our actual control area here. And I may even do this where the control area is on one side and residential like habitation is on the other. Or maybe put I think I want engineering to be midship. So what I'm thinking is that we'll put in some habitation stuff on either side. Flight operations in there. Have this area, I don't know if I'm going to maybe have it step up to that level. So basically put some stairs in here. And I would have a lower door into either side. Actually, maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll put habitation in on one side, or even do like medical and farms in. Actually, how many? 2, 3. I could actually get 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I did windows here, looking down into that area, I could turn this into our farming area. So we'd have 2 of the 3x3 growing plots areas on both sides. Oh, I think I like that idea, because then we keep our food production with us. So we have that. This goes up. Forward would be, say, habitation on one side, medical on the other side. And then a small command area. And if you head aftward, we'll put our engineering section back here. I think this is turning into something interesting. But before I get that far, I have to go get more iron. So what I'm going to do is go do a lot more resourcing. And when we come back for, let's see, today's Tuesday, so when we come back on Thursday, we should have a lot more iron, if not blocks already produced. But on that note, I'm going to get out of here. I want to thank y'all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, you know the routine. Comments and questions are always appreciated. I love chatting with y'all. You know, and like I've said before, this isn't just my build, this is our build. We're building this together. Yes, I'm doing all the work, you're getting to watch. Good supervisory position, right? Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Hope you all have a fantastic day. Enjoy your week, and we will see you back here next time for more Empyrion. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Oh, let's go get a bite to eat.